If you've been a subscriber of mine for any amount of time, then you might remember this video.
Hi Facebook and YouTube, it is Nathan Russell Smith Finley / Evil Dead 2 fan, and today is a very special video.
And if you don't, that's perfectly fine. I made that in June of 2014. That video specifically was called My Two-Face Coins. In it, I talked about how I replaced my Noble Collection Two-Face coins with relatively better ones out on the market. And by relatively better, I mean coins that I found on eBay. Don't get me wrong, they are still pretty good coins for the time. In fact, I still own the Singapore coin. It's one of my favorite Two-Face coins. However, like any collector, as time passes, new and better items come along. And you realize that the things that worked a long time ago just don't work now. So you strive for better items in your collection. And today, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about my new Two-Face coins. Yes, plural. We're not just talking about one coin. We're talking about two. So if you saw my video in 2020, I talked about how I changed out my Harvey Dent coin from 2014 with a relatively better one from, well, 2020. In fact, I have it here in my Dark Knight coin case. The new Two-Face coin is sitting underneath my hand, and I'm blocking it on purpose so that the surprise isn't ruined. This new Harvey Dent coin is absolutely fantastic, and it's exactly what I was going for, or what I should have gone for in 2014. It looks and sounds the part when you flip it in hand, and again, in this case, it looks spectacular. But when I replaced my Harvey Dent coin with this one, I realized that the Singapore coin had run its course, and that a new one was to take its place. I searched for a fairly long while to find the correct coin, and then, by chance, I happened to run across, on Etsy, a wonderful replica, made by a company that I hadn't really heard of before. Dark Matter Props. Now, if you do know them, then you probably know that their items are incredibly well made and are incredibly affordable for any collector on any budget. And once I saw the Two-Face coin, I knew I couldn't pass it up. So, without any further delay, I'm just going to get to the thing that you all want to see. The Two-Face coin. So, this is the clean side of the Two-Face coin. I really like the patina on this. If I had one tiny gripe, I would have liked this to be just a tiny bit more shiny. But really, that's the only gripe I have. Because the scarred side, well, that's the winner. That's the real good stuff. This is the scarred side. I compared the scarred side of this coin with the 2011 photographs at San Diego Comic-Con of the screen-used prop, and I was blown away by how identical this coin is to the screen-used prop. It's almost uncanny. This is what I've been wanting since 2008 when I bought the Noble Collection coins. This is what should have come in this, but didn't. And I've still been disappointed ever since. But this coin, this extraordinary piece of work by Dark Matter Props, which if you go on their Etsy page is only $15, this is a physical representation of the retro blasting saying of the fans are doing the best work. I absolutely adore this coin. When I flip it, I feel what I've been wanting to ever since I saw The Dark Knight the first time in theaters. Now, the ring, it's not all that impressive, but for most people, they're not going to be carrying this around and flipping it. They're going to have it on display, like I do 99.9% of the time. But if you are a cosplayer, and you're looking for an excellent Harvey Dent Two-Face coin, whether it be the Aaron Eckhart version or just any kind of Two-Face version, you can't go wrong with this replica. And again, for $15, it's all the bang for your buck. Now, Normally, this is the part where I would say, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody. But today is a double feature. We're not just looking at one Two-Face coin. No, no. We're looking at two Two-Face coins. This. This is a replica of the Tommy Lee Jones Batman Forever Two-Face coin. I found this on eBay, and it's really interesting. This coin usually pops up on eBay from time to time. I bought this from a third-party seller, so I can't really tell you the original maker. As I said, these just pop up on eBay from time to time, but I'm really glad I got this. See, I love Two-Face. He's one of my absolute favorite Batman villains. The duality of his character and just the entire struggle he goes through has always been fascinating to me, and the coin is one of his greatest character traits. And for some reason, the Tommy Lee Jones coin has always struck my fancy. It's so oversized and stylized that it looks as though it fits into the comic book universe. You could put this in one of the comic books, and I don't think people would complain too much. It looks and feels the part. Now, again, as you heard, this doesn't have much of a ring either. However, I'm sure with the right sound effect added, it'll do exactly what you need it to. Now, I've just been showing the clean side. This clean side is really bright. I'm sure you could take down airplanes with how bright this front side is. But when you get to the scarred side, like most Two-Face coins, it's where the fun begins. I love how tarnished, patinaed, and scratched up this scarred side is. And I've seen a lot of Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face coins, and the scarring varies from looking really great to being kind of boring. But this is a perfect middle ground. It's not too much, but it's not too little. It's just right. And I am very happy to have this sitting in my Two-Face coin collection. It's one that I've wanted for a long time, and while it comes from the arguably worst Batman film in existence, I'm still really happy that this coin exists. It's interesting. It's very suited to the character it was built for. And, I don't know. It's just always fun to add a new Two-Face coin to your collection. So if you can find this on eBay, I would highly recommend picking it up. Now, this is the part where I say, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye, everybody.